So you probably haven't experienced any of those nightmare tenants.
No, not with corporate clients. I mean, guess how many evictions I had with corporate clients for the last 8 years doing this?
0.
You're a smart man. Yeah, you're a smart man. Have you heard any landlord with 8 years experience, dozens of properties with 0 evictions?
Definitely not. There's always at least one.
Yeah. You know, so.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode. Welcome back to the show, guys. Got a fellow half Chinese friend here with me, Dr. Chau. How's it going?
Hey, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited. Are you excited for this?
Let's go, man. You got a crazy story. So you grew up in Vietnam, right?
Yes.
How long were you there?
I was there until I was 10 years old, and I moved here when I was 10. Slept on one mattress, my mom, my dad, me and my sister in the ghetto, guys, in the ghetto in the South. No English, didn't know anybody except my uncle. We decided to make the American dream happen.
So none of the people in your family spoke English when you came here?
No.
Wow. And did you all have to kind of learn just on the fly?
Yes. It took us 2 hours. Just look up the dictionary, what the assignment is. I was doing homework and stuff. Yeah.
You were reading the dictionary?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, it must have been tough because this was before like technology where there's apps.
Yeah, there's no Google, there's no internet, there's no iPhone. You know,
yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, sounds terrible, man. You actually had to go to a library and read it.
Yeah.
Now I have Duolingo.
Right.
I just learned Spanish on there. But so from there, how long did it take you to become fluent in English?
Oh, it took me a couple of years at least. Yeah, a few years.
And were you going to school?
Yeah, I went to, it was 10th grade. Yeah, 10th grade.
Wait, 10th grade?
I mean, I'm sorry, 5th grade. I was 10 years old, 5th grade. Yeah.
I was going to say, did you skip 5 grades?
Yeah, I wish.
So you didn't speak English in school, so people were probably picking on you.
Yeah, big time. Picking on me. I was like the only Asians, a few minorities in the whole school. You know, grew up in the South. So yeah, man, I was the underdog immigrant boy. You know? Yeah.
So what did that take like mentally? Was that really tough on you for a while?
Oh, big time, man. I was depressed. My whole family was depressed. We didn't know why. We was like fish out of the water, you know?
Yeah.
So in high school, I actually thought I even thought of like, you know,
Damn.
like, I mean, it was
high
tough.
School?
It was really tough. Yeah. I couldn't talk with anybody. I couldn't have communication. I was just in my own shell, you know?
Yeah. That's so crazy because you're such a young age. Those are supposed to be like the best, you know, memories, innocent memories. And
right.
To have thoughts at that age, that's terrible.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So I came a long way, man. I only had 2 friends in high school. And other than that, I couldn't even talk with anybody.
Wow.
I was so depressed.
Honestly, 2 friends, that's all you really need.
Yeah.
I have 2 friends right now.
Oh, right.
I like keeping my circle tight because
exactly.
When you have too many friends, it's almost like a hindrance.
Right.
But from high school, what happened from there? Because I know you ended up becoming a doctor, right?
Yes. So we thought the American dream is to become a doctor, a lawyer. That's what we've been brainwashed. So that's why I did. And that's like what I do. So my mom told me to become a doctor. So I said, okay, yeah, what's the different route? So I became a doctor of pharmacy, which was the route that I chose. And, work my butt off, move across the country to Utah, out of all places, slept on the basement, eat, ramen noodle, McDonald's dollar menu, Walmart's $5 chicken, right? Yeah. For like 8 years. And got my doctorate, got my MBA, all of that. And I thought I made it. Like, Mom, I'm going to take care of you now. So you guys sacrifice everything for me, my dad. And I was like, I'm going to retire you guys and all of that.
Yeah.
So within my first year, I became one of the top one in the world for the company.
Wow.
Fortune 5 company, one of the top pharmacists. And all I got was more work, same amount of pay, and less help. They cut my tech hours by half because they know that I can handle it, right? So I was like, this is BS. This is like modern slavery. So I got it. Something got to change. So I tried all kind of businesses from online, offline, MLM, job shipping, everything. But what I found is because I had a full-time job and I was also going to school full-time, it's really tough to get any business going, right? So I was like, what is that business that give me the like least amount of time, but maximum result and also more passive income?
Yeah.
So it comes down to real estate, right? Real estate is where you can really get that passive income. So I started buying houses like, when I graduated and stuff, and one house.
Shout out to today's sponsor, Rocket Money. Guys, you ever feel like money's just flying out of your account? Well, this app might be able to help you because there's something called subscriptions that are eating at your bank account every single month. And there's apps you don't know about. Delivery apps, streaming services, you name it. You're probably getting charged a monthly fee by a lot of companies and you don't even know. You can see all your subscriptions in one place on the Rocket Money app, and you can cancel all the unwanted subscriptions with one tap. They'll even try to get you a refund for the last couple of months and negotiate your bills to be even lower by up to 20%. All you got to do is take a picture of your bill, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that basically finds and cancels unwanted subscriptions. They help you monitor your spending, and they help you lower your bills. Rocket Money has been a great experience for me personally. They've saved me money, hundreds of dollars on bills. They were able to go through all of my credit cards, all of my bank statements, see what I was paying for on a monthly basis. And I found a ton of stuff that I don't even use, honestly. I had an Xbox Game Pass that was being charged monthly. I don't even play games. That one was years old. And they also lowered some of my bills. My phone bill and my Wi-Fi bill were pretty high. They were over $150 a month, and they were able to cut down on those prices. So all in all, shout out to Rocket Money, great product. So stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/DSH. That's rocketmoney.com/DSH. Link will be in the description below.
House was only making me a few $100 a month, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, how long would it take for me to make 10K a month? It's gonna be like, 50 houses and like 50 years from now to buy like, let's say like 20 houses or whatever, 30 houses. So it's gonna be 50 years. I mean, my mom's not gonna be alive, my dad's not gonna be alive. This is gonna take forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, there's gotta be a better way.
So you shifted the strategy from buying houses to corporate rentals, right?
Yes, corporate rental arbitrage, which means that we arbitrage other people's property, which means that we rent it vacant, we furnish it, we add value to it, and then we re-rent it out to companies.
Right.
So companies willing to pay double the market rent. Let's say I rent a house, let's say $2,000. I can rent to a company for $4,000 or $5,000. I make on average, national average, about $2,000 a month. If you're in California, if you're in Vegas, you can make more like 3 or 4K a month. So, but yeah, so that's the whole strategy. And it's like, when I heard about it, it's like, whoa, it blew my mind. It's like, does Airbnb own any properties? No, right? Does Uber own any cars? No. So the new age, we don't need to own anything. We need to control everything, right? So we can control a multi-million-dollar property with just a few $1,000s of rent.
Right.
And why not? We start making money right away. And then instead of buying one house, it's only take like 15K, around 12, 15K to set one of these up. So you don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy one house.
Yeah.
You need like 15K, 12, 15K. So for one house you buy, you can do 10 of these. And how would you like guys to make 10 times the money now instead of wait, for decades, and also diversify your risk 10 times and also have 10 times less risk and also get there 10 times faster now.
Yeah, that's cool because typically with real estate, you need some big money to get involved.
Yes.
Or to even make money. But with this strategy, it sounds like you said, you could start with 10, 20K.
Right.
And you can even put that on a credit card.
Right.
Like a 0% interest card.
Right.
So how are you finding the companies to rent the houses?
Yes. So these companies are construction company, IT company, TV shows as well. Insurance housing is one of my favorite, which means that all the property is always going to be renovated, right? Because people want to live better, or the properties get old, and the insurance will pay for that. Or if there's a natural disaster like fire in California, flooding in Florida, all the kind of tornado in Texas, right? And where these families staying. So we can help them going through a disaster by staying at one of our properties, and the insurance will pay for it. So I feel like Robin Hood at some point, like we were robbing from the insurance to pay the people, because the insurance, they are just got a load of money, and they can pay a lot for these people and take care of them.
Yeah, those guys are printing money.
Yeah.
So you don't own any houses, you just rent.
I do. I own 10 houses personally, and the rest I arbitrage. And we help hundreds of students nationwide. We've done hundreds of deals with them as well.
Wow. So the 10 that you own, are those more just long-term holds?
Yes, long-term hold.
So no one's living in them?
No, we rent out to corporate too.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what's the exit plan here? Do you want to really scale this to hundreds of houses?
Yeah, the exit plan. You can scale this. Right now, my focus has been shifted to helping a lot of people because after like I done like dozens of these deals, I'm like I don't have the juice anymore. It doesn't give me that juice. What gave me the juice is helping like a single mom getting financial freedom, which I did. Helping a truck driver making 6-figure income, which I did. You know, those kind of stories really drive me now, and I want to impact millions of people now. Not with this strategy, but with other strategies as well. But right now, this is the best one I found to get to that freedom fast. Because once you get freedom, the world open up, right? So when I was retired, was in my early 30s, retired my mom and dad, and then everything, all the opportunities opening up because I have that passive income. It's all about cash flow.
Love it. And you said you refurnished the place. So how much on average are you spending on furniture?
Yeah, furniture about $7,000 to $10,000, depending on your taste.
Okay. And the owners of the house is cool with this? Like,
absolutely.
They know about it?
They love us for it because we're going to pay first month rent, first month deposit. We can even pay above market rent. But we keep that in our back pocket. The pitch here to the owner is that, hey, we can pay for cleaning every few months. We're going to pay for it. You don't have to worry about it. Any maintenance, maintaining it, under $200 a month, we're going to pay for it. You don't have to worry about it as well. So we're going to basically manage it for free. Wow. We're going to be the best tenant, the last tenant you ever have. So why not? Just give it a shot. We have corporate clients, so it's not like, we're not Airbnb to vacationer and all of that. Our stays are average 2 to 3, 5 months at a time.
Yeah. And corporate clients seem more respectful than certain.
Absolutely.
Because you hear these nightmare stories about rentals where people like mess up the place.
Yeah, absolutely.
But with companies, their reputation's on the line with the company.
Exactly. And they don't want to lose their job, right?
Yeah.
So,
so you probably haven't experienced any of those nightmare tenants.
No, not with corporate clients. I mean, guess how many evictions I had with corporate clients for the last 8 years doing this?
0?
You're a smart man. Yeah, you're a smart man. Have you heard any landlord with 8 years experience, dozens of properties with 0 evictions?
Definitely not. There's always at least one.
Yeah. So
how much time is required to set this up? Say you want to start your first one. How many hours per week would you need to dedicate?
Good question. Just a few hours a week. Like I said, 5 to 10. The biggest part of it is setting it up. But once you set it up, it's like almost passive. So 5 to 10 hours a week to set things up. After that, it's more like 1 to 2 hours. And once you have like 5 or more properties, you can hire one manager and manage everything for you. And that's how I'm able to travel around the world and live life my dreams.
Wow. So you're just cash flowing heavy with very minimal work, dude.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Exactly.
And what are you reinvesting the money with?
Buy houses or, into my influence, my branding and all of that. Yeah.
Nice. So what's the goal with the branding? Do you want to start your own show? Your own
Absolutely,
YouTube?
yeah. I'm starting my own podcast as well. It's helping the underdog millionaire podcast. So and then I want to help a lot more people who are overlooked, who are underserved, and give them that financial freedom, give them a voice like you do. And I respect you so much for doing it at such a young age. I wish I'd done it when I was your age. And
a lot of life is timing, I think, because podcasts weren't a thing when you were my age.
Yes.
So it's all about just seizing the moment, what's hot right now, and being there before everyone else.
Yes, absolutely.
So were you able to retire your parents?
Yes, I did.
Amazing.
12 years cancer survivor. So thank God for that. Raising him all the time because she had stage 4. Wow. And the doctor said she only got like a few weeks left.
Damn.
And that was 12 years ago.
Whoa.
So life happened very fast, guys. You got to have that sense of urgency and take care of your family because you don't know how long they have, really.
Yeah.
But anything is possible. Miracles happen all the time.
Yeah, the cancer stuff is sad because especially when you're poor, you can't have the proper nutrition.
Yeah.
So you have higher chance of just eating terrible food and it leading to diseases.
Exactly.
Yeah, you ate McDonald's for 8 years straight.
Yeah, my whole family didn't know, man. Like
no one did back then.
Yeah.
I used to eat Burger King every morning.
Yeah.
Now I'll never touch fast food.
No, I know. Yeah,
never.
Me too.
I'd rather starve.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's so bad. So like, what do you spend your time on then?
Traveling, connecting with awesome people, and really think.
You like to learn?
Yeah, I love to learn. I love to associate myself with higher caliber people.
Yeah.
And then also think because the school system don't teach us how to think.
They don't, man. And I read something, I think Bill Gates and Buffett, they dedicate an hour or two just to think every day.
Yes.
And it's something that you can kind of get lost in the sauce when you're working so hard. Mm-hmm. You don't leave time to think or even learn sometimes.
Yes.
I did that for years without even thinking.
Right, exactly. Me too. We're just going through the motion, right? Here's what you need to do next. Here's what you're supposed to do. All of that question. Why? Why all the time?
Yeah. Are you interested in coming on the Digital Social Hour podcast as a guest? Well, click the application link below in the description of this video. We are always looking for cool stories, cool entrepreneurs to talk to about business and life. Click the application link below, and here's the episode, guys. So has this business model been tested during real estate recessions yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
During COVID, absolutely. And that's what really drove me. And that's how I got my claim of fame, because during COVID, most Airbnb shut down. I was at Tony Robbins' events. Tony Robbins, Platinum Partner, and the founder of Airbnb was there. Tony interviewed him, say, what happened with COVID? You lost like 80%. He's like, that's understatement. We lost like 90-something%.
Damn.
Imagine your business lost 80-90% overnight, right?
Yeah.
However, my corporate housing business only lost like 15-20% because we have long-term contracts, and also they pay upfront a lot of the time. So I was like weathering that storm just fine, like just really well. And that's why I went on TikTok, talk about it. I went viral on TikTok, and then that's how people know about me.
Yeah, dude. It sounds like you're making way more money and have way more freedom leaving the medical space.
Absolutely. I was slaving away. God bless all you medical people. I mean, seriously, like, God bless you, because it wasn't for you, my mom wouldn't survive. However, I mean, you gotta do something on the side. My brother and sisters, I mean, we just slaving away for $50, $60 an hour, and overwork, underpay, and we gotta have a plan outside of that to have cash flow, have multiple sources of income. Because when I was making 6-figure income as a pharmacist, I asked myself, what happened to me when my income is gone, or something happened to me, right? So I was like, it's all gone. So what's the solution? The holy grail of financial freedom is have multiple sources of income that's not dependent on you making money while you sleep. And the best way to do that is with real estate. The challenge is most people don't have money to buy real estate. So why don't you do this? Imagine you have 20 houses making you money while you sleep, have 20 different sources of income. If 2 of the houses burn down as I speak to you right now, does it really matter? That's only like 5-10% of my income. And I can make rent 2 more houses like that.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So it's totally different than just putting all, if you are only having 1 or 2 sources of income right now, which in most professional working right now is, really question what are you doing, right? Really look at all the opportunity fast now, because you don't know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. Yeah. As a kid in America, you're taught growing up, doctor, lawyer, engineer, those are like the highest caliber, highest paying jobs. But when you really take a step back and look at it, it's not that good. Like you make 200, 300K a year, 400 maybe, taxes, you got a family, you got kids, and you're trading your time for money, which is the most, important thing, I guess. You're trading 40 hours a week of your time for money.
Yeah.
Rather than have a lifestyle like us, we can work whenever we want, wherever we want in the world. We can be in a different country.
Exactly.
And we can have the potential to make more money.
Absolutely.
But people go the easy route. Not easy route, but just what they're taught, So I admire that you left that space, because you dedicated 10 years of education to get there, but you still left because you saw a greater opportunity.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, what was the salary you were making?
I was making 120 to 140 if I work overtime. Nothing.
And that's nothing crazy.
It's nothing.
Especially with inflation these days.
Yeah.
And you probably were in debt too, right?
Oh yeah, big time.
So that would have taken 8 years to pay off, probably.
Exactly, like forever. So basically, I was making like 10K ish a month. After taxes, it's more like 7K. After paying student loans, more like 5 or 6K, 5K. So like you can't survive off of that.
Plus you got to take care of your family.
Exactly.
So you're living off of a few thousand a month yourself.
Exactly.
That's not enough.
Exactly. And that's why you want to get into business, especially real estate, because you got to become a real estate professional, and you get a lot of tax write-off along with that. And then, you can claim a lot of expenses of your income, stuff like that. Disclaimer, I'm not a tax attorney. This is not tax financial advice.
Yeah. What are you doing on the health side? I saw you post the Kangen water, right?
Oh, yeah. So I am a proponent of healthier living, whatever ways it is. So, but yeah, I mean, health is definitely big. I know you're big into it as well.
Yeah.
I love it, but right now I haven't focused on for business wise. I haven't focused on that yet.
Yeah, that's something you give up in your first few years of business.
Yeah,
because you just got to make money.
Exactly.
But I think when people start making some good money, people try to trade their time for money.
Right.
On the
Exactly.
road. I'm doing some crazy stuff now. I just bought a epigenetic test.
Oh, okay.
So
Good.
it tells you your real biological age.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But I guess what's that next thing for you other than the podcast? Anything you're working on?
Next thing is going on a lot more stages. I'm very fortunate to, have done a podcast with Grant Cardone himself.
Wow.
Yes. So, and literally we have conversation like this with him. Very, very grateful for being part of that 10X community. I'm pretty well known in that community. Tony Robbins, platinum partner. So I've been to his home, and also Sir Richard Branson. So I play chess with him and his home. So
Who won?
that's a funny story. So put in the chat who you think won the first game. I want to ask you the same question.
All right. What's your chess rating?
Let's not say. Let's give me a guess.
All right. I'm a 1400.
Oh wow, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. Yeah.
But no, there's some people that are nasty.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate's 1800.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah.
So it sounds like you're willing to invest money in education that you believe in.
Absolutely. I invested over $1 million into myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just to be around the right people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Why? Because here's the thing: if you have a golden goose laying a golden egg, which one would you pick? You pick the golden egg or the goose? Which one would you feed?
Which one would I feed? The goose.
Exactly. Right. Which one you invest in? Let's say
The goose.
the goose. Yeah. Exactly. And most of the time, people chase the golden egg. The new car, the new fancy house, the watches, all of that.
Yeah.
That's the egg, guys. The goose is you.
Right.
You get it? So feed you, and then you're going to multiply 100 times.
Yeah, the best investment's always in yourself. You just got to find the right people or the right platforms. I think.
Exactly.
Because what they teach in school isn't always the best investment, in my opinion.
Exactly. Oh, absolutely. School system is one of the worst investment, I think. Honestly, like time, money, energy is broken, and I'm out here to change it, and we're doing our part to help educate the youth, the younger generation. There's a much better way, guys. Wake up.
Sure. If I had to pick $100K on a college degree versus $100K one-on-one with Grant Cardone.
Oh, easy.
Cardone all day.
All day, man.
Yeah. What have you learned from him? What are some things you really picked up?
Thank you. Number one, commitment. Without commitment, you never start. Without commitment, you never do anything. Number two is take massive action toward your goals. And you got to be 10x your goal. 10x goal, guys. Whatever you make your yearly income, your monthly income. Think about it that way and how you can get there, right? Number three is then consistency, predictably, because without consistency, you never finish. Consistency, changing, improving all the time. Constant and never-ending improvement with Tony Robbins. And then Tony Robbins taught me focus. Where focus goes, energy flow. And then your state and your stories is so important. So first, focus on what you want to go. Secondly, why you want to get there. What's your purpose behind it, right? And then change your state by changing your physiology. So always do incantations like, not just affirmation, I'm happy. No, you ever go to war? You ever see Spartans go to war like that? No, you're going to lose, right? You're going to get, right? When you go to war, you're like, like, yeah. So you got to embody that into yourself and get your physiology up. When people are depressed, they want to lay around, do nothing. It's not going to help. Get out there, just start walking in sunshine. Just start doing like every day I'm getting better and better in every way, blah, 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 right? And then you just build yourself up from there. And then once you're in the peak state, that's when you rewrite your story. Rewrite your story. Write out the future self, your future story in past tense. For example, I made millions of dollars a year. I been on the greatest show of all time. I already hung out amazing time with Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, played with Richard Branson. I wrote all that. I imagined it all that before it ever come to fruition.
Wow.
So leave from that place.
Yeah.
Leave from your future self. Now.
Dude, I love that. I've been writing in the past tense every day for the past 6 months.
There you go, bro.
And I'm looking at my logs from like the first 2 months.
Yeah.
Already achieved all of it. Like, dude, it's so powerful. Like, I do it every day. I never skip that. I do the Wim Hof breathing method every day.
Wim Hof.
Manifestation meditation, daily walks.
Absolutely.
All of that stuff. Gratitude. The compound effect from all of this is insane.
Phenomenal. And look at what you accomplished at your age. I mean, imagine 10 years, 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Right? We need more people like this, like us. So let's go, guys.
This is the real education, guys.
Yeah, right.
What did you learn from Richard Branson? That's someone that not a lot of people get to meet.
Absolutely. I learned to be humble. The first thing he ever asked me was, "Would you like some coffee?" And he was serving me coffee.
Wow.
I was like, Richard Branson just serving me coffee right
billionaire.
now. Yeah, he's multi-billionaire. And so I learned to be humble. I learned that anything is possible. And I learned that you want to integrate fun and create a life you dream. For example, his daily schedule for the last 20 years is he play tennis in the morning. He go kite surfing. He had the on the beach, and then had a most wonderful conversation, just laying in his hammock, doing business.
That's awesome.
So on his own island.
Dude, I love his energy. When I saw him on Shark Tank, it seemed like he wasn't even taking it serious.
No,
was
he
just
never
having
take
fun.
anything seriously either.
Yeah.
So that's another lesson too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think when you're that rich, what's an extra $1 million?
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Right. And it's all about serving, right? So there's like Tony Robbins talk about 6 level of needs, right? Most people focus on significance and certainty, and that's why they are depressed. Because when I was focusing on how can I get better? It's for me. How can I become more significant? How can I have more certainty? Nothing is certain in life. So when you trade your significance and certainty for love and a serving heart, like of contribution, everything is gonna change.
Love that.
Everything gonna change for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get out of that depression you used to have?
It wasn't until college. I got out a little bit, and then until I graduated, it took a long time.
Damn,
a long time.
So you were depressed
Yeah.
first like 25 years.
I wouldn't say that. I was depressed from age probably 12, 13 to about 20. And really like self-development got me out of that.
Right.
So Think and Grow Rich,
Yeah.
the book, really good. How to Win Friends, Influence People. The old classics, right? The Bible. I'm a Christian, so that really helped me out a lot. Like I honor God. Definitely, like he's the one that really saved me. So yeah.
Yeah. And what's your family like now? Like you live with your, you got a girlfriend or anything?
So I currently, as of right now, I am qualifying, which means I'm single and available.
There we go, ladies. If you're watching
So
this.
let's go. Let's see. But yeah, but no, like I take care of my mom and dad, and yeah.
That's cool that they're still both in your life, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Family's super important. I used to not really value it.
Oh, really?
Like now I value it a lot
Okay.
because I lost my dad and I realized
I'm sorry.
life is short.
Yeah. Exactly.
You just assume that your parents will always be there and it could just happen any moment.
Right.
So now I really, really value it. My fiance lost her dad too.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, damn, dude, like she really wanted him at the wedding and stuff. And sometimes life just happens like that.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, it's a lesson, man. You can't take certain things for granted.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Every day is a gift.
Friendships, family, really value that. Because I spent so many years just chasing money.
Yeah.
And you get lost in it, man.
Right. Exactly.
Because
You
you're
do.
so focused on just getting money, getting bigger in business. But
Right. Right.
take a step back sometimes. I neglected my health, my friendships, my family for years.
Wow. Wow.
So now I don't do that. I take weekends off now. I didn't take weekends off for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 7 days a
Wow.
week, 16 hours a day.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
But sometimes you got to do that at first
Yeah. Exactly.
to get to
Yeah.
that next level.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of sacrifice with success.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But at least, one day off a week is good for your health, your mental, and everything.
Yeah, at least one day, man. You have to because you get lost.
I know.
It's easy to go down that rabbit hole.
Exactly. And like focus on who you want to become, not what you get. Right.
Yeah.
So for a lot of young people, it's like, what can I get? What can I get? But it's really focus on who you become, and then ask yourself, is your goal worthy of you? Right. So is it the goal of getting a new car, a new house, whatever? Is that worthy of you, or is your goal of taking care of your parents, taking care of your future kids, helping the orphanage? Is that worthy of you?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want kids one day?
Absolutely, I want a lot of kids.
I do too, man. I grew up always saying I didn't, but family, man.
I know.
It's purpose.
There's purpose.
There's something special about, bringing kids into this world and, guiding them, especially
Absolutely.
in the current climate.
Exactly.
There's a lot of bad influences they could go down.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, and one of the organization I support is the Team Tebow Foundation to help sex trafficking girls get out of that. And then we also supported another organization, my friend, building safe houses for these kids after we saved them from these, slavery.
Amazing, man.
Yeah.
That's a dark side, whole nother conversation there. But
Yeah.
dude, it's been inspiring, been fun. Anything you want to close off with or promote?
So you want to learn more what we do, just follow me or DM me at Dr. Chau B&B, DRCHAU B&B, TikTok, Instagram. And then also go visit my website, beyondbnbsecrets.com. Book a one-on-one with our top advisor. We'll give you an hour consultation for free, worth over $1,000. And come and join us one of these live events that we're doing as well. So look forward to see you in person.
Let's do it. We'll put all the links in the description. Thanks for coming on, Dr. Chau.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, Sean.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Guys. As always, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.